Good morning and welcome back to CTV for Monday, May 3rd.
Today we will take a look at how the Colfax Nest has made a strong return.
And we join Katie on the sports stage where she will catch us up on all things Colfax sports. And reporter Justine Romer takes a look back on the tennis season.
Welcome to the show.
As we all know by now, this year has been anything but normal. To commemorate this year and all of its unique aspects, leadership arranged a mini art project. 12 students from each class will paint a collage by designing 12 unique 3-inch by 3-inch canvases and then assemble them together to make 4 unique pieces of art.
If you signed up last week to be one of the artists, you will be receiving your canvases today and tomorrow at lunch. If you need time to work on your projects, Ms. Ortega's classroom will be open Thursday and Friday during intervention.
I am, for one, eager to see what things our artists feel represent this year. This should be a very exciting project.
You know what else is super exciting, Mary? I hear that this isn't the only project leadership has been brewing.
That's right, Lainey. Leadership is organizing a time capsule project.
If you would like to participate, bring an artifact that you think represents this year to the leadership booth, or come up and fill out an index card to share a story that they can put in the capsule. The booth will be set up every day this week.
These items can be any small, school-appropriate memorabilia, note, object, or letter.
I will definitely be adding something in. This time capsule was created by Mr. Kinsey and middle students Wyatt Graves. Such a cool way to document this moment in time.
The energy on campus is getting better every day. In fact, just last week, after much preparation, leadership was able to bring back the Nest. Reporter Katie Reynolds was in front of the Nest to get this story.
Since March 10th, 2020, the Colfax Nest has stood empty, but with the return of sports, so did the student section. We're here at Marston Stadium where our Nest is cheering on our girls soccer team.
Last Thursday, varsity girls soccer took to the field to play PVL rival Center. As the girls fought for a hard-won win, they were cheered on by the Nest, which had a special reappearance after a year away. Its arrival comes with the hard work of leadership who have been working to safely have the Nest return.
So following all the health protocols, we had to space out the seats, we had to have sign-ups for the seating, and of course everyone's going to have to be wearing a mask.
While the Nest clapped, stomped, and cheered, the girls stormed the field, putting up a 3-0 win. Senior center back Elias McCord effortlessly defended the goal, while senior forwards Leah Reese and Natalie Lundberg worked with junior Ella Nedemeyer to ensure a shutout for the team.
As a senior soccer player, the Nest, it really helps build energy on and off the field. I know when my teammates look up there and see their friends cheering them on, it empowers them and they try harder in the games, and sometimes we show off a little bit, but it's part of it.
It definitely felt really cool to have the Colfax community supporting us again. It's been a while since we've been able to have fans out and support.
With a great night of cheering on the girls team and having a win over Center, this brings the students hope for what the 2021-22 sports season will look like, and especially with the Nest. Reporting from Marston Stadium, I'm Katie Reynolds with camera op and editor Megan Town.
As a freshman, this was my first ever opportunity to be in the Nest, and it was incredible.
The Nest is such an awesome school tradition. I'm so glad we got at least one game, and it will only get better next year.
The Nest is all about sports, so this is a perfect time to kick it over to Katie for the sports update.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. The girls basketball team took on Davis and Lincoln last week in back-to-back days. The Division I Davis Blue Devils put up a good fight, but it's senior Jasmine Owens coming through in clutch with a driving layup and a free throw to seal the 40-38 victory. On Wednesday, they faced Lincoln. The Falcons knocked down an impressive 11 three-pointers, and sophomore Gabby Bittner leads the way with 17 points in the 66-47 win over the Zebras. Ron Pucci coached his first basketball game since 2009, when the boys basketball went on the road to face Western Sierra Academy. Pucci was pleased with the team's effort and balanced scoring. Joe Siner led the way with 21 points, and senior Benton Stocks and Sam Baldoni chipped in 9 apiece in the 64-43 win. The team is loaded with juniors, and Pucci looks for the team to improve their execution when the Falcons take on Western Sierra at home on May 8th. Last week, the tennis team finished off their season. That included some big wins, and reporter Justine Romer got out to the courts to bring you this season summary.
The CHS tennis team has been working to develop a team, improve individuality, and rake in as many wins as they can during this shortened season. With several team members juggling overlapping sports schedules and the worry of the season cancellation looming, our Falcons persevered and did something so special.
It was a little, all the hands were up in the air. We didn't really know if there was going to be a season until like December, and when there was, we started to rally, get some practice in, and just started going towards it.
When the CIF allowed schools to start scheduling, Coach Luke was quick to get rival Bear River on the schedule 4 times, Del Oro 3 times, and Placer twice, to give his team experience against schools of our own size and a couple large powerhouses in the area too.
The fact that we even had a season is kind of a big thing that as a coach I was able to overcome really this season compared to others. Not knowing if we were going to have a season, kind of being on the clock, not knowing what's going to happen, and then once we got the okay, having to rush things. But I think for everything that went on, how it did, I think it went all right. Obviously, I would like things to have gone better in some ways, but you can't control everything, so you just got to go with what's given to you.
What was given to the Falcons was an opportunity to play rival Bear River 4 times, and the Falcons did not drop a single match. They also played Del Oro 3 times and were able to topple the Sierra Foothill Giant once. That win was keyed by singles players Christian Erickson, Nathan Francella, and Christiane Carlisle, and the doubles teams of Sam Baldoni and Luke Green for the boys, and Savannah Sheets and Megan Keyser for the girls. The Falcons did not stop there. They also split with tennis power Placer. In that match, the top singles players, like Ella Walsh, captured key wins, but it was a singles win by Gabby Bittner, a doubles win by Tad Sexton and Jake Colster, and a mixed doubles win by Layla Rainchez and Luca Glesner that tipped the scales for a memorable victory.
I am just so proud of this team this year. We've got 2 new number 1 and 2 girls singles players, and they're just doing so great, winning matches left and right. So I am so proud of them. With a lot of new players, everyone is picking it up, and it's just going to be such a great season. It has been such a great season, and it's going to be so great for the next seasons.
In the end, Coach Luke noted that the addition of number 1 girls singles player Christiane Carlisle, the steady veteran presence of Christian Erickson, and the determined newcomers like Megan Keyser made for a memorable season and sets the stage for a bright tennis future at Colfax. Reporting with camera op and editor Izzy Volpe, I'm Justine Romer for CTV.
Last Tuesday, the track and field team hit the road to compete against Cross River rival Bear River. The girls team had many personal records, with Macy Hyman PRing in her 100-meter hurdles race, and both Jade Bittner and Kylie McCarty scored their personal bests in the long jump. Our 4x400 women's team of Shaylin Ackerman, Aaliyah McCord, Kelly McCarty, and Carly McCabe remains number 1 in the section. And high jumper Robert Navarez is now ranked second in section. With the 31st annual Colfax Invitational coming to campus on May 7th, the team continues to improve and looks to have their best outing of the season on home soil. On Monday, the Falcons baseball team played Alpha Charter and were appended 6-1. The Falcons went back to work the next day in practice, and it paid off against Center. On Wednesday, the team triumphed over Center 5-4 behind Jared Nicholas's single in the second inning, which started the scoring and set up Michael and Angelo Taylor for 4 RBIs that pushed Colfax to the 5 runs needed for the win. The Falcons face Truckee today and have West Campus and Foothill on the menu for the remainder of the week. The girls' golf season has come to an end after an impressive final match. Last Monday, the team competed against Marysville, where juniors Lauren Conway and Megan Town, along with myself, all had fantastic finishes to our season. Overall, the team will finish second in the PVL, with Lauren Conway, Megan Town, Amy Groth, and Bella Conte all likely to be ranked in the top 10. The team will play one more friendly match when they go head-to-head with the Colfax boys golf team. And the Colfax boys golf team also came to a close after competing 2 matches last week. Last Monday, they traveled to Marysville, where freshmen J.J. Laley and Jack Shanahan scored the team's 2 lowest scores to lead the Falcons. The team then competed against PVL schools in an 18-hole match on Wednesday. Laley and Owen Morris led all Colfax golfers in this match, and Coach Wyatt Kovich expects the team to be named PVL champs after the scores are verified. That's all I have for you this week, Colfax. Until next time, I'm Katie Reynolds.
In other sports news, the dodgeball tournament has been pushed back once again due to powder puff practices. The tournament will now start on Thursday, May 13th, continuing on May 14th, and conclude Tuesday, the 18th.
Even with the delay, this week will certainly not be short on events. The Jackbox video game tournament is set to start on Tuesday for all those that signed up. Registered players will receive an email with directions, but the bottom line is you need to register with your advisor during Flex and go there to play.
Seniors, this week, Katie and I will be out with whiteboards for you or a friend to write a message for the Senior Salute video. That will premiere at the Senior Sunset after the Powder Puff game.
That's all we got for you this week, Colfax. Tune in next week when we see our baseball team as well as our soccer teams. Until then, I'm Lainey Lorang. For Mary O'Rourke, have a great day, Colfax.